Alexa TV presents in 3, 2, 1. Dateline Schools with your host, Terry Harrington.
All this week on Dateline Schools, been talking about testing and what's coming up for our local students coming up after spring break as they look at the new M-STEP test, and for our high school kids, the SAT test as well. And tell us all about it, my special guest is the Secondary Curriculum and Instruction Coordinator here at East China Public School District, Catherine Woolman. And Catherine, I know like with anything new, there's always some feedback and stuff. What'd you hear from the kids after they took the M-STEP for the first time last year?
We expected them to tell us it was harder, it seemed too long, and what they told us is it was great, it was easier. Anything on the computer is easier. We loved it. This was better. We got very little negative feedback from the students. I think because it's on a platform they're familiar with, and it asks them to do a lot of things that the games they play ask them to do, clicking and dragging, filling in the blanks, moving icons around, things they do naturally. They enjoyed it. Very few complaints about the length of time or just being on the computers in general.
How about from parents?
We did get some feedback from parents that they were, a little frustrated that the test was so long, and I think the state took that to heart because this spring the tests will be shorter. Students will spend less time testing, which will enable them to resume normal routines in their classroom much sooner.
And my guess is just using the computer will help the kids work a little bit faster, doesn't it?
It will, especially, some of the writing. It used to be that, students, their hands would cramp, pencils would break. And this time they're typing as they're going, and they're used to doing that, particularly, at the upper elementary through middle school level. So it helps them to go a little faster.
Is it a good thing to be doing the testing at the end of the school year? I mean, do you have time to take the results and make whatever adjustments you need to do?
That's the piece that'll be interesting. Because last year was the first year, we really didn't receive our results for over 6 months. It was Christmas this year, the day before Christmas break, that we got the paper results. We're hoping that this year we'll be able to get the results before the students leave, because that'll help us even identifying students for summer programming. What are their strengths and weaknesses? What do they need moving forward?
What can parents help to do to help prepare our students so they'll do well when they do these tests?
Nothing out of the ordinary that they wouldn't do to prepare them for a great day of school. Make sure that they're well rested, that they've eaten before they come, or encourage them to get breakfast at school, and then just encourage them to do their best. We don't want students to see this as a high-pressure test. This is just an assessment of what they've learned this year, and as long as they give a good effort, that's all we can ask.
For Dateline Schools, I'm Terry Harrington. Dateline Schools is a production of St. Clair County Reset.